Let's see if Bro can swing me his way.
And this isn't a gotcha show, but I do want to ask about it. That says you are currently 81 years old.
Who the hell told you that?
Yeah.
That's classified.
That's classified.
I love him.
How do you address that concern going forward as you come up to the 2024 election?
Well, a couple things. Number one, you got to take a look at the other guy. He's about as old as I am, but he can't remember his wife's name.
Yeah.
It's about how old your ideas are. Look, I mean, this is a guy who wants to take us back. He wants to take us back on Roe v. Wade. He wants to take us back on a whole range of issues that are 50, 60 years, they've been solid American positions. Every single thing we've done, I think we've got some good things done. Everything, and they told us we couldn't get them done because things were so divided. And but I think everything we've got.
I like how he's wearing the America-Ukraine. America and Israel would be a lot more like relevant, but he cannot wear that, or half of that audience is gonna scream. Which, based, I'm glad that that's how it works. I just find it funny.
Just friendly stated he wants to do away with if he gets elected, and I really think his views on where to take America are older than. Anyway, I don't want to get going.
What's your 2024 agenda? Because I feel like we live in such crazy times that is one of the things I feel we hear less about.
I need to be reassured that Project 2025 isn't going to turn into Project 2029. Get me? That's my big thing. Because they've been fighting for it for years now. Before Project 2025, it was Project 2021. And before that, 2017. And before that, 2013. But they're getting closer and closer to having the right plan to actually get it done, which is what's worrying, and which is why I now feel like I need reassurance that it's not going to happen, no matter when they get in.
Border didn't pass. Well, guess what? We're going to pass that border. It's overwhelmingly supported by Republicans and Democrats in the House and Senate. But because I don't know this for a fact, but I was told that Trump was picking up.
Why they got to bring up like the one thing? Like the one of like two things that he's so wrong on.
Phone call the Speaker of the House saying, don't let it pass. Why? Not because he doesn't think it's good, because it will benefit Biden.
I think immigration is not the right thing. First off, it's obviously not the right thing for Trump to talk about because his immigration policy is as bad as his. If Biden goes, does the left thing, the thing that the left guy is supposed to do, says, hey, immigration, actually, we should focus on getting more immigrants here and legalizing them, not deporting them, that kind of thing. Guess what? He's going to get a lot of people who support that on his side. If he's doing what he's already doing and being like, no, we got to fix the immigrant problem. There's a bad immigration problem right now. We got to fix it, blah, 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 blah. And Trump is over there saying, look at him. He's letting immigrants in. It's like, dude, open your eyes. No, he's not. He's just not at all. It's right in front of us.
There's going to be an American president who said, Putin, come do whatever you want to NATO. If they don't...
He's not lying there. He basically said that verbatim. If they don't pay up, do whatever you want to NATO, Russia. That is like one of the most terrifying things someone can say. It is actually insane that he got away with that. I'm going to be real with you. I hope they debate. Biden right now, it makes sense he didn't debate other Democrats. You know what happened if he debated other Democrats? Other Democrats would have gotten above him. Not above him, but they would have gotten more points. Because then people who like Biden would have watched that and realized, oh wow, these other guys are really good. So it makes sense that he's not debating other Democrats. It does not make sense that he's not debating Trump. He would look what happened the first time. Look what happened the first time. Trump said he's open to debate Joe Biden anytime, any day. I doubt it. I think once the primaries are over, Joe Biden will be open to a debate, and Trump will turn it down. But that's my guess. Maybe he'll keep going under the radar. Biden has been out more recently. He's been more confident. We'll see how it goes.
What do you see in a world where democracy is actually at risk in a way it might be in this election?
The first thing they do, dictators do, is they disregard whatever the rule of the law is. They just disregard it. Here's the guy who says he wants to...
He's spitting so hard right now. It is crazy. I'm going to be honest with you.
You have the guys, the thousands of people who stormed the Capitol. They're insurrectionists. 2 cops died. Other people were badly hurt. And what did he say? They got convicted and or they pled guilty. And he said, they're patriots? God, patriots? And he says he's going to forgive them all. He's going to...
Dude, I'm waiting. Go off, man. Go off. There are so many stories about Joe Biden behind the scenes, like swearing and talking about how much of a moron Trump is. If he would just do it on television, everyone would find that really relatable. You know? Like, everybody would look at that and go, oh, wow, this guy's really spitting facts right now. This is so true. I agree with this guy. He makes me feel good when I listen to him because he's spitting so hard. I'm going to vote for him. It would do nothing but good for him.
And look, it just... I don't want to get started.
Do get started. Get started, man. Dude, it's so funny because, like, this guy's, like, he's such, like, a granddad, but it's funny because he's, like, a grandfather to, like, every American. Like, he talks about Trump like he's a, like he's, like, some sort of bad influence to Americans, and it's honestly adorable. I'm going to be completely real with you.
You've said that the response in Gaza is too much and that the loss of an innocent life in Gaza is just as horrible as the loss of an innocent life in Israel. And yet there have been calls for an immediate ceasefire. You have not supported those calls. Again, you seem like an optimistic person.
Oof. I can't. He's worried, and I don't blame him. I didn't think he was going to bring it up. That's, like, the biggest controversy with him right now. I would like him if it wasn't for his handling of that, which he's getting better. He's getting better and better. People don't see it. People don't see it because it's still not great, but he is getting better about it, and I've noticed it. And this is recent, so who knows? Maybe his answer right now will surprise us. Let's hear it.
The hostages being held must be released. And if we've got at least a principle agreement, there will be a ceasefire while that takes place. Ramadan's coming up, and there's been an agreement by the Israelis that they would not engage in activities during Ramadan as well, in order to give us time to get all the hostages out. That gives us time to begin to move in directions that a lot of Arab countries are prepared to move in. For example, Saudi Arabia is ready to recognize Israel. Jordan, is Egypt, there's 6 other states. I've been working with Qatar. And the bottom line is that I think the only way Israel ultimately survives, and I make no bones about it. I get criticized for having said a long time ago, you need not be a Jew to be a Zionist. I'm a Zionist. Were there no Israel, there's not a Jew in the world to be safe. But here's the deal.
I'm a Zionist? I've never heard, it's just, the reason that was so gross to me is I've never heard someone openly say that. They like to pretend that the word doesn't exist. Bro might be one of the most peaceful Zionists I've ever seen. But he's still a Zionist.
When you were here in 2014, you gave me 2 gifts. First, you gave me an Amtrak whistle. And...
That's so cool.
And
I have one of those.
It was 10 years ago. I didn't have kids yet, and I have kids now, and it's their favorite thing, and they blow it all the time, and it's really irritating, so I want to give it back.
Dude, I can't believe that no way. That's funny, but I would not give back a gift from the president. That's crazy.
I'm not going to take it back. We're going to give it to your kids.
Also, you gave me this this conductor's hat, and this meant the world to me because when I put it on, I realized that you didn't just buy this at a store. You obviously went out of your way. You got my hat size because when I put it on, it was such a perfect fit. And
it is a perfect fit.
Let's get moving.
Let's get moving. I really want to thank you so much for being here.
He's so nice. This is such a sweet man. These two met? How do these two know each other?
When you were here in 2014, this show would make it 10 years?
No.
Yeah. No, you guys actually, you've been colleagues before. You worked together. You did an episode of Parks and Recreation. We talked about it back in 2014.
Are you kidding me? I bragged about that for a long, long time.
It was really fun.
What?
Dude,
he looks so
Mr.
much
Vice
younger.
President,
What the hell?
Ben Wyatt from Congressman Murray's office.
Dude, that's so awesome. I really should have known about that, but I didn't.
You said to me, how should I act And I said, just act like, what is this lady doing here?
He did do a really good job. I'll say that. Like, I didn't expect it. He did it seemed real. It seemed very real.
There's something that I've been
Joe is so back. Joe is so back. I'm going to be honest. Joe, he's so back.
And this is something that you seem to have a lot of fun with. You've co-opted.
Yeah, that's a thing that he actually sells on the store.
You've co-opted Dark Brandon. This is a yard sign. And do you enjoy playing around with the Dark Brand meme?
No, I resent the hell out of it.
Okay.
What is happening?
My favorite one recently is there are 18% of Americans, according to recent polling, have believe that you and Taylor Swift are actually working in cahoots.
18? Oh my God. 18% is insane. I thought he was going to say 18% of Americans bought that yard sign. I was going to be like, God damn, that's awesome. How do 18% of Americans think that Taylor Swift and Joe Biden are in cahoots?
And after the Kansas City Chiefs won the Super Bowl, you posted this on social media and wrote,
I loved that so much.
just like we drew it up. Now, I have you on the hot spot here. Can you confirm or deny that there is an active conspiracy between you and Miss Swift?
Where are you getting this information? It's classified.
It's classified information?
That's classified
You won't share it with us?
Dude, I love that he's rolling with it. That is so funny.
But I will tell you, she did endorse me in 2020.
She did. I bet you might be
That's
wondering.
so funny.
You might be wondering, you think it might come around again?
I told you it's classified.
I do have one conspiracy. I think that an octopus is an alien.
Okay.
And the bottom of the sea floor is actually the top of the earth.
He's leaving. He's gonna go.
Dude, what?
I told you to stop telling.
Is that a reference to something?
Why do you continue to be optimistic about this nation despite everything?
Great question.
I tell every world leader, and I mean this sincerely, never underestimate the ability of the American people. There's nothing beyond our capacity, nothing. Think about it. Every single crisis we've ever been in, we've come out stronger than we went in. Everyone. And folks, it's because of you, not because of your leaders, because of you, really and truly. The American people are incredible. And we're the best. You know, I was asked by Xi Jinping about when I was in the Tibetan mountains with him. And he said, can you define America for him? I said, yeah, one word, possibilities. America believes anything is possible.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not an optimist about America. I have a lot of Democrat left-leaning friends. My friend Eris, you know, they're a little bit more. They're quite optimistic, I'd say. I'm not about our country. That pumped me up. I felt pumped up. I am so, bro. All I'm saying, I didn't like him, but the more bro talks, the closer I get to the Biden train. I'm just being real. I'm being real.